Welcome to today's Qigong session. Still got a couple minutes, so whoever's here will just start with standing. So feet are shoulder width apart, balancing the skull on the spine so that it's not too far back, not too far forward. And arm flops. And we generally do 30 of these if you ever want to do it on your own. 14, 14, 15, 15, and so on. And 30, and standing. That exact same twisting motion, but now we're gathering in. 28, 28, 29, 29, 30, 30, and standing. Same exact twisting motion, flicking back. Can't do this one if you have a shoulder injury. So if you have a shoulder injury, you'll just have to do standing. 9, 29, 30, 30, and standing. Hands on the hips, back flat like a table, thumbs in the fists, punching down. And back up. Feet together. Hands resting lightly above the knees, knee circles, 30 each way. And switch directions. This isn't so much a knee exercise as it is an ankle exercise. You can imagine your knees drawing a circle around your feet. And it's more about exercising the ankles. And standing. Slightly wider stance, knees slightly bent, arms out, palms up, twisting. Standing. Breathing out, squatting down, breathing in, raising up. When you squat down, you're throwing the arms back, and raising up, you're just using that momentum to just naturally come up and breathe in. And standing. And then palms out. Breathing in, arms come up. And breathing out, palms down, coming down the front. Palms up, the sides. Palms down, front. And standing. And flicking down to each side while putting the weight on each foot. Twenty-seven, 28, 29, 30, and stop. First to the Bada Jin, raising the sky, palms on the head, breathing out, breathing in, raising up. Doesn't have to be full extension, just about 70%. End of the in-breath, breathing out, back down to the top of the head. I'll exaggerate the sounds of my breaths to show the in-breath and out-breath. Breathing in. And one more. Going into standing like a tree. Remembering to breathe with the stomach expanding and contracting, not the chest. Breathing in, gathering in. Breathing out, down. Standing. So the next one, drawing the bow, it's a little bit of a complicated move, so I'll give some more detailed instruction this time about it. The first part is where you breathe in and your hands are in Anjali. And then when you breathe out, your right hand, your palm is up like that. You don't want to do it like that or you won't get the benefit. So your palm is up and you're pushing out, kind of rotating and pushing out to the side with your index finger up. Just like you're drawing a bow, like that. So when you start with the in-breath, you're breathing in, breathing out, drawing the bow to the right. And you end at the end of the out-breath. And you're looking at your hand. Then when you breathe in, you rotate around along that same plane that we do standing like a tree. You're rotating around. And at the end of the in-breath, you're back in Anjali. And then out-breath, you're drawing the bow to the other side. Looking at your left hand, left index finger up. Full extension on the end of the out-breath. And you should feel an intense stretch in that index finger if you're doing it properly. So then you breathe in, back to the center, and breathing out, you're doing it to the other side. It's very helpful with all these moves if you imagine yourself pushing the air out. Breathing in, coming around, breathing out, drawing the bow to the left. With Qigong, visualizations are incredibly helpful. Breathing in, back to the center. Breathing out, drawing the bow 2 fingers up. Looking at your right hand. Your hand is out at your right side. It's not in front of you, it's out at the right side. Breathing in, coming back around to the front. And breathing out, drawing the bow to the left. And your head is turned to the left. You're looking at your hand. Breathing in back to the center. And now we'll add a variation, a slightly wider stance. Breathing out, drawing the bow to the right with that wide stance. Breathing in, rotating around to the center. Breathing out, 2 fingers up, drawing the bow to the left. You're rotating around, following with your eyes those 2 fingers that are up. Full extension on the end of the out-breath. Then breathing in and coming straight into standing like a tree with a regular stance. remembering to breathe with the belly expanding and contracting and not the chest, because we want to be creating like a concave circle here. And breathing in, gathering in. Breathing out, down. When we go down like that, it's really helpful to imagine you're pressing something down like a spring, like you actually have some resistance there. And standing. Next move, up to heaven, down to earth, breathing in. One hand, it doesn't matter what arm you start with, but it's one hand on the head, palm up, one hand at the waist, palm down. Breathing out, extending. And breathing in, switching sides. Hands are in front of you like you're painting. Breathing in, switching sides. Staging. Other hand on the head, palm up, other hand at the waist, palm down. Breathing out, extending. Breathing in, switching sides. Staging. 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 Breathing out, extending. And breathing in straight into standing like a tree. Breathing in, gathering in. Breathing out, down. And standing. The next move is cow gazing at the moon, and it'll take a little bit of practice to put together the parts that make it up. So one part is we have to learn how to put weight on the different legs. So we're going to turn our right foot 45 degrees and then put all of our weight on our left leg with our right foot just stabilizing. And then the center, turning the left foot 45 degrees and putting all of our weight on our right leg. And just stabilizing with the left foot. And center. Doing the same thing on the other side again, turning the right foot 45 degrees. Weight on the left leg, but now looking to the right. So weight is on the left leg and you're looking to the right. Yeah, the center. And then turn your left foot 45 degrees and your weight is on your right leg, and now you're looking to the left. And you could just feel like you could just take your left leg off the ground, and because there's no weight on it. So we're looking to the left this way. And you'll feel pressure. You'll feel quite a bit of pressure on your right hip around there. And then center. So breathing in, going into standing like a tree. And weight on the left leg, turning to the right. And then palms out, breathing out, pushing out. And then breathing in, back to the center with palms in. And then breathing out, weight on the right leg, turn to the left, palms out, pushing out. And kind of look up and back, cow gazing at the moon. Like your hands are like two big cow eyes. And then breathing in, palms in, center. Breathing out, pushing to the right. Breathing in, center, palms in. And breathing out, palms out, pushing to the left. Breathing in, center, palms in. Breathing out, weight on the left leg, pushing to the right. And breathing in, center. Breathing out, pushing to the left. Breathing in, center. And breathing out, pushing to the right. Breathing in, center. Breathing out, pushing to the left. Breathing in, center, and stay there. Breathing in, gathering in. Breathing out, down. In the sense we only have one more Qigong session tomorrow, I'll add the fifth move of the Batuan Jin as well. But first we'll stand for a little bit, cool down. So your right palm out, and then breathing in, you're taking your right palm all the way up, right arm all the way up, and breathing out, side bend to the left. However much is comfortable. Breathing in, left arm up as the right arm goes down, but not yet bending. Breathing out, bending. Breathing in, right arm up, not yet bending. Breathing out, bending. Breathing in, left arm up, but not yet bending. Breathing out, bending. Breathing in, right arm up, but not yet bending. Breathing out, bending. Breathing in, left arm up, not yet bending. Breathing out, bending. Breathing in, back to straight up and standing like a tree. Remembering to breathe with the stomach expanding and contracting, not the chest. And breathing in, gathering in. Breathing out, down. And standing. And now we can practice cloud hands, this particular variation of it anyway. So we'll just take our right hand and we're kind of just, it's just a mindful exercise, just coming up the center of your body, up to the heart center, out and down, up the center, and rotating out and coming down, palm down, up the center, rotating out and down, and then the left hand up the center, rotating out, down, up the center. And when it's up the center, it's about palm's width or more away from your body, rotating down, up the center, and rotating out, down, right hand up the center, rotating out and down, up the center, rotating out and down, and then left hand up the center, rotating out, down, up the center, rotating out, down, and right hand, and we'll do it once, up the center, rotating out, down, left hand, up the center, rotating out, down, right hand, up the center, rotating out, and down, left hand up the center, rotating out and down, right hand up the center, rotating out, and when the right hand goes down, left hand is up the center, rotating out, left hand goes down, right hand goes up at the same exact time. And then left hand goes up, right hand goes down at the exact same time. Remembering to not go higher than your heart center. Up, out, up, and out. And not to do it too fast. Just one flowing motion, staying at the same speed. Try to relax the arms, relax the hands as much as possible. Up, out, down, up, out. We'll go back to standing. And arm flops again. And arm pull-ups too, so we can pivot on our left foot, pivot on our right foot, right ankle, left heel, right heel. Thank God's playing in the clouds, breathing in slowly up. And breathing out slowly. Breathing in up to the side. Breathing out down the center. Breathing in up the center. Breathing out. Breathing in. Standing. And then we'll do the spine bend. This is a new one. So you have to kind of use your visualization to do this one, but you start just by standing regular, and then we're going to go from the vertebrae at the top of our neck down to the tailbone, trying to bend one at a time. And the result of that is you end up in a kind of crumpled position. It's not really the same as a forward bend. So starting with the vertebrae in the top of the neck and just trying to feel the vertebrae in the top of the neck. And imagining each individual vertebrae kind of bending forward without the other ones bending, going down one vertebrae at a time. Upper back. Without the rest of the back bending. Going down the upper back one vertebrae at a time. And if you feel a sudden burst of energy or it feels too extreme, just go ahead and just stand. Then to the middle of the back. The vertebrae at the middle of the back bending. Getting down to the lower back. Then toward the tailbone. And every vertebrae is bent. Then starting with the tailbone, straighten them out again. Lower back. Middle of the back. So the upper back, coming to the base of the neck, trying to straighten one vertebrae at a time. And then up to the skull. And then standing. Then palms out, breathing in all the way up. And breathing out, just pressing down normal. Breathing in all the way up. Breathing out, down. Breathing in all the way up. Breathing out, hands in Anjali. And shaking it all out. Sometimes your feet or knees might be a little bit numb if you're not familiar with these moves, then this shaking out can be quite helpful.